Okay, I need you to stop what you're doing right now because what I'm about to show you might be the most useful thing you watch all week. If your dishwasher has been smelling like something died inside it, or your dishes are coming out cloudy, greasy, or just not clean anymore, I promise you, this is not your dishwasher breaking down. This is something so simple, so fixable, that once I show you, you're gonna say, why did nobody ever tell me this before? And the best part? You don't need a single tool. No plumber, no repair guy, no taking anything apart. Just 3 minutes, a few things you already have at home, and that nasty smell and dirty dishwasher will be gone. Completely gone, like it never existed. Stay with me because this gets better with every single step. First, let me tell you why your dishwasher smells so bad. This will surprise you. Here's something most people never think about. Your dishwasher cleans your dishes, but who is cleaning your dishwasher? Nobody. And that is exactly the problem. Every single time you run a cycle, tiny food particles, grease, soap scum, and hard water minerals get trapped inside a small but mighty little part called the filter. And most people, honestly, most people have never once cleaned it in their entire life. Not once. And I completely understand, because nobody tells you about it. It's hidden. It's out of sight, out of mind. But here's the shocking truth. That filter, sitting down there at the bottom of your machine, is collecting months, sometimes years of rotting food buildup. And every time you run a wash cycle, hot water is blasting through all of that old, smelly, bacteria-covered gunk and spraying it right back onto your clean dishes. I know. It's a lot to take in, but don't worry, because in just a few minutes, we're going to fix all of it, and you're going to be amazed at what comes out of there. Here's what you'll need, and you already have all of this at home. Before we dive in, let me tell you what you need to grab. And I promise this list is going to make you smile because it's so simple. You need white distilled vinegar, baking soda, a little dish soap, warm water, and an old toothbrush or a soft scrubbing brush. That's it. No special cleaners, no expensive products, no running to the store. Everything you need is probably sitting in your kitchen right now. Got it all? Perfect. Let's get started. And trust me, you're going to want to watch every second of this because each step builds on the last, and the final result is absolutely incredible. Step 1. Find the filter. Most people don't even know it exists. Open up your dishwasher and pull out the bottom rack completely. Set it aside. Now, look down at the floor of your dishwasher. Right in the center or toward the back, you're going to see a round cylindrical piece, sometimes with a flat mesh screen surrounding it. That right there is your filter system. It usually has two parts, the upper cylinder filter that twists out and a flat lower mesh filter that sits beneath it. Now, here's where most people get nervous and think, I don't want to break anything. But I'm going to tell you something that's going to put your mind at ease completely. This filter was designed to come out. It is meant to be removed. In fact, most dishwasher manufacturers recommend cleaning it every single month. Every month. And yet, most of us have never done it once. No judgment, we just didn't know. But now we do. To remove the upper filter, simply grip it and twist it counterclockwise, just like opening a jar, and it lifts right out. Then the flat mesh screen underneath just lifts up. No tools, no force, no disassembly. It's almost too easy. And when you pull that filter out and look at it, get ready, because what you're about to see is going to explain every single problem your dishwasher has been having. Step 2. Look at what's been living in your dishwasher. Brace yourself. I want you to really look at that filter for a moment. Hold it up to the light. You're probably seeing a thick coating of brownish gray slime, stuck on food debris, greasy buildup, maybe even some black mold spots. This is what's been sitting inside your machine, possibly for years, getting washed over your dishes with every single cycle. This is why your glasses have been coming out with white film. This is why your plates feel greasy even after washing. This is why that horrible smell hits you every time you open the door. All of it, every single complaint you've had about your dishwasher, traces right back to this one little filter. And now that we've found the problem, the solution is about to feel incredibly satisfying. Are you ready? Because this is where the magic happens. Step 3. The soak that does all the heavy lifting for you. Here's the trick that makes this whole thing so easy, so fast, and so effective. And it's something most people skip because they don't know about it. Take a bowl or your sink basin and fill it with warm water. Now add half a cup of white distilled vinegar and a good squeeze of regular dish soap. Stir it around gently. Now place your filter pieces into this soaking solution and let them sit for just 2 to 3 minutes. Just 2 to 3 minutes, that's all it takes. The vinegar is doing something absolutely brilliant here. It's breaking down the hard water to mineral deposits, dissolving the greasy film, and killing the odor-causing bacteria that have been thriving in that buildup for months. The dish soap is cutting through the grease and loosening every stuck-on food particle. By the time those 2 or 3 minutes are up, most of the gunk is going to practically slide right off. You are going to look at that soaking water and not believe what you see. But stay with me because the next step takes it from clean to absolutely spotless. Step 4. The toothbrush trick that gets every last bit. After your soak, pick up your filter and your old toothbrush. Now gently, and I mean gently, start scrubbing in small circular motions along the mesh surface of the filter. You'll immediately notice the remaining buildup starting to lift away. Pay special attention to the tiny holes in the mesh, because that's exactly where food particles love to hide and clog up the flow of water. Work your way around the entire filter, the sides, the bottom, inside the cylinder, and give it a thorough but gentle scrub. You're going to be shocked at how much still comes off even after the soak. And here's something really satisfying. Hold the filter up under running water as you scrub, and watch the water run through it clearly and freely. When the water flows through clean and clear, no murky color, no particles, that's how you know it's done. That filter is clean. And honestly, it probably hasn't been this clean since the day it was installed. How good does that feel? Step 5. Don't stop there. Clean the inside of the machine too. Here's where most cleaning guides stop, but we're not stopping there because there's one more step that takes this from a good clean to a deep professional level clean. While your filter is still out, look down into the filter housing. That's the hole where your filter was sitting. Use a damp cloth or paper towel to wipe out any debris sitting down in there. You'll likely find more food particles, slime, or buildup that has settled into the housing over time. Give it a good wipe. Then look around the spray arms, those rotating plastic arms with the small holes in them. Those holes can get clogged with mineral deposits and food debris, and when they're blocked, water can't spray properly, which means dishes don't get clean. Use a toothpick or the tip of a soft brush to gently clear out any clogged holes in the spray arms. This 1 extra minute of effort makes a massive difference in how well your machine performs. Your dishwasher is going to run like it's a new machine. I promise you that. Step 6. The baking soda finish that eliminates odor completely. Now reinstall your clean filter by placing the flat mesh screen back down first and then lining up the cylinder and twisting it clockwise until it locks into place. Put your bottom rack back in. Now here's the final touch, the step that gets rid of every last trace of that bad smell permanently. Sprinkle 1 full cup of baking soda across the floor of your empty dishwasher. Just spread it around evenly. Then run a short, hot water cycle. Even just a rinse cycle works perfectly. The baking soda acts as a natural deodorizer and a mild abrasive, scrubbing the interior walls and door, neutralizing every odor molecule and leaving the inside of your machine smelling completely fresh and clean. When that cycle finishes and you open that door, take a deep breath. That smell that's been bothering you for months, gone. Completely, totally, permanently gone. And your dishwasher, clean, fresh, and running better than it has in years. The results and why this changes everything going forward. Let me tell you what's going to happen now that your filter is clean. Your dishes are going to come out cleaner than they've been in a long time. That cloudy film on your glasses, gone. The greasy residue on your plates? Gone. The embarrassing smell every time a guest walks past your kitchen? Completely gone. And here's the best part. Now that you know where this filter is and how easy it is to clean, maintenance takes less than 5 minutes a month. 5 minutes once a month, and your dishwasher will stay in perfect condition, run efficiently, use less water and energy, and last years longer than it would otherwise. You just saved yourself a very expensive repair call and possibly the cost of a brand new appliance with a toothbrush and some vinegar. That's the power of knowing what to do. One more thing before you go, your monthly maintenance routine. I want to make sure you keep this dishwasher running perfectly for years to come. So let me leave you with a super simple monthly routine that takes almost no time at all. Once a month, pull that filter out and give it a quick soak and scrub, just like we did today. Once a month, toss a cup of white vinegar in a dishwasher-safe bowl on the top rack and run a hot cycle. This descales the interior and keeps mineral buildup from forming. And once a month, sprinkle that baking soda on the floor and run a short cycle for freshness. That's your entire routine. 3 simple steps once a month, and you will never deal with a smelly, underperforming dishwasher again. Share this with someone you know who has been complaining about their dishwasher, because I promise you this is exactly what they need to see. You just learned something that most people go their entire lives never knowing, and look at the difference it makes. A clean filter, a fresh machine, spotless dishes, and 0 odor, all in 3 minutes, all with things you already had at home. Now here's what I want you to do right now. Go try this today. Don't wait. Don't put it off. Go open that dishwasher, pull out that filter, and see for yourself what's been hiding down there. And when you do it and you see those results, and you will see them, come back and tell me in the comments. I read every single one, and I want to hear your story. Now, speaking of things hiding in plain sight inside your home, I have a question for you. When was the last time you cleaned your washing machine? Not just wiped down the outside, I mean really cleaned the inside, the drum, the gasket, the detergent drawer. Because I am going to tell you right now, what builds up inside a washing machine over time is something that most people have never seen, and it explains why your clothes sometimes come out still smelling musty even after a full wash cycle. In our next video, we are going to go through the complete step-by-step deep clean of your washing machine, top loader and front loader, using the same simple household ingredients we used today, and the results are going to absolutely blow your mind. So if you don't want to miss that, make sure you subscribe to this channel right now and hit that bell notification button so that the moment that video goes live, you get notified immediately, because trust me, that is one video you are not going to want to miss. See you in the next one.